If you do much shooting, especially at any distance, you need or want a decent spotting scope. And with so many options to choose from and such a huge difference in cost, where do you even start? I've been reviewing optics for a company called Athlon Optics, and I decided I need to check out some of their spotting scopes after coming back from South Carolina and shooting out to 1,200 yards and having a spotter. I'm getting ready to do some long-range shooting reviews with a 6.5 Grendel, and I didn't have a spotting scope. Let's check out two of Athlon's spotting scopes from the entry level up to the higher end. I'm Drew from Beyond Seclusion, bringing you the reviews directly here to Gun.Deals. Now, real quick, if you're not familiar with Gun.Deals, they're a website where you can go and share and find the best gun-related deals available for purchases online or in retail stores. It's awesome, guys. You just type in the gun or product you're looking for in the search, and it'll show you everything that has been posted from any user, company, or website. Gun.Deals does not sell firearms or anything, including spotting scopes. They simply browse and search the web for the best deals, saving you a ton of time. They add nothing to the cost of the product. In fact, they simply redirect you to the web pages with the best deals. It's genius. I love it. Not too long ago, I was in South Carolina for the gathering and did some 600 and 1,200 yard shooting. It was an absolute blast.
What most people will do, you're right-handed, correct?
Well, I'm left-handed, but I shoot right.
Okay, lefties, you shoot righty. So I would grab around the pistol grip here with this.
We got some distance here. We got a SIG here. I'm going to let him tell you what we got, and then he's going to walk me out. We'll see how far we can go.
This 604 yards.
640 yards, and what's the size of that square?
That is a 10-inch square.
10-inch square? All right, that's not bad.
I'm pretty sure it's a 10-inch square, yeah.
All right, let's give it a go again.
The truck itself is about 7 and change. So that's going to be your last dot.
Yeah, right. The first one, I can go with the first dot.
Yep, first one, the dot after the process. So,
Impact.
Nice.
I can see it swinging from here.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yep.
All right, well, let's dial it out to 12.
All righty, so we'll dial it to 12.
And 12 is which one?
In front of that red berm.
Is that the all the way out?
No, there's 14. I think 1,400 is the furthest. Middle target, 1,200 yards, middle square.
Nice. With the cost of ammo these days, you really need a decent spotting scope and a spotter when shooting at these distances to get you on target as efficiently and effectively as possible. Now, I'm no expert when it comes to spotting scopes. I have owned a few of the cheaper ones, and they were ineffective. I needed to look at some higher quality, but also didn't want to traumatize my wallet. I chose Athlon for two big reasons: cost and quality. I specifically chose one of the lower entry-level ones and then one of the higher-end optics to test. I went with the Argos and the Aries lines. Let's just take a quick look at the specs and tech for both. So the Athlon Argos high def 20 to 60 by 85 spotting scope is really pretty simple. I mean, there's really not much to spotting scopes. One thing that's nice is we can loosen this, and then we can change how it's going to sit, the angle on your tripod. If you want it just straight up and down, and then you adjust that. This is the focus. We have a lens protector here. It's real simple. I mean, at entry level, it's rubber. It goes on, but it's not a quick detach. You got to kind of muscle it back on there a little bit, and it pops on. Same up here for the ocular. Comes off. Got a nice big objective. We can change the distance so that your eye, if you've looked into very many optics, you know if it's low you can smudge that with your eye and eyelashes, so we can turn that up. Helps keep you from going into that. And then basically just the power setting. Real quick, this is a big spotting scope, okay? It's big and it's heavy. Now this is the Athlon Aries UHD, the 15 to 45 by 65. It's gonna be a lot smaller and compact, you know, a little bit higher end. The lens cover here is a hard plastic, quick and easy on and off. And then we also have the ability to change the angle. Here's our focus. And then the ocular, you've got the power. And then the cover is just a simple rubber. And then we can also change the distance. Again, pretty simple, pretty standard. The big thing with the Aries is going to be the quality of the glass and the quality of the adjustments. Okay, so this is the Athlon, the Aries, and this is at Goski or Goski, basically set up here. You can see you can maneuver this around, and I'm gonna be honest, it takes some time to get the perfect picture. Now the nice thing is you can see here, I had to twist that a little bit of a cant to get a good picture here, and that's because I have the ability to twist this on the platform. And then here's my tripod, Goski. It's okay. I can't say that it's solid. The vertical movement, this thing, you have to really crank down, otherwise the weight of the spotting scope likes to pull it, and you really got to crank it. Not real happy with that. You know, for the money, it's a good solid tripod. Just real quick here, this is the rig that I'm using. I've got the Athlon. I'm using some American Eagle 120 grain open tip match. I've got that on a JP Supermax upper with my Silencer Co. can on it. Quick note, when viewing the video, looking through the spotting scope, you have to remember the camera and how it is set up does not show you the clarity you are seeing when you're looking through it with your naked eye. It's a lot more crisp and clear than what you're seeing on this video. Okay, so I definitely like this. I love the ability to tape video, take pictures, whatever, through my spotting scope. The tripod, if you watch, it's got enough play in it that you really have to kind of finagle it, and you have to have it down, because if you're holding it, it moves up. It's solid as far as once you get it where you want it. I do not like the play in that. I'm going to have to, I guess, give that a thumbs down and not recommend the tripod. Okay, so what I'm really hoping here is to see what kind of groups I can get at 400 with this. It's got a great sight picture, but I also want to see if I can see the vapor trail using my spotting scope. reason it's so important to be able to see the vapor trail at this distance, you most likely are not going to see the hits on the paper, even the terrain with vegetation or moist ground. Seeing that vapor trail may be the only feedback that you get as to where you're shooting, and it's critical to getting you on target. Yes, you're going to need a spotter for this. I can't look through my optic and the spotting scope at the same time. Just a quick note, using this on rifle scopes, it doesn't work. I'm not having any luck with it. This has to be farther back to be able to bring that up, and I haven't been able to get that to work. Okay, so here's what I've got for the Argos, the HD 20 to 60 by 85. I got it set up on the same tripod, and then I'm using the same mount. And you can see what I did was I turned that and I canted it sideways so that I get a good field of view with my phone and can actually record then the shots. And at 100 yards it's a piece of cake to actually see the 6.5 bullet holes. We'll see what we can see up there on the hill at 400. Okay, so the setup that I have here for the GLX 4 to 16 by 50, I've got this on a PSA upper. Nothing like super fancy. I've got it on my custom lower with a Trigger Tech, the same lower. Okay, now I can't get my camera on there with enough clarity to actually see the bullet holes up there from my 6.5 Grendel. However, when I look through here, I can actually see the bullet holes, which would save me jumping on the four-wheeler and running over there to check, which I'll show you now. You got it, guys. Yeah, I'm happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm definitely satisfied with that. Happy with that. That PSA, I can't tell you how impressed I am with that. 400 yards. I love the scope. I love the PSA. There you have it. It is what it is. You decide what you think. I hope you enjoyed the video, found it helpful. If so, help support my channel. Come check me out on YouTube under Beyond Seclusion. Until next time on Gun.Deals, happy shooting. Educate our young people to shooting and gun safety, and be a safe and responsible gun owner.